Hello, can everybody hear me? I know you can't see me well, but type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Frank Meister's in the chat. If you can hear me, please type a 1 in the chat. Oh, thank God it's working. Oh, yes. Love it. So, just want to say hello, Jill. Hello, Dave. Gia. Olivia, too. Pamela. Olivia, too. Frank Meister. Tattoo You. Sierra. Justin. Raggedy Susan. Lori. Ms. Thing. Lakeside. Vanessa. Nancy. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. You don't know what a nightmare this has been. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Frank Meister, are you coming on here or are you just hanging out in chat? Yeah, hope everyone's been doing great. Hi, Tech Death, how are you? So as you can see, we've had some technical difficulties. Oh, hang on. Hello? I did in your... Oh. All right. Bye. Forgot to send Frank the link. Oops. So I'm doing that now. There we go. Thanks for bearing with me. Yes, as the sun goes down, you can see me better. So, so happy to be back with everybody. Lynn, thanks for being here on this quick test session. I've been driving myself crazy trying to get this fixed. I'm blurry? Maybe a little. We missed you too, Raggedy Susan. I'm sorry it's been so long. Trying to get this set up to where both Frank and I can run it. Oh, yes, good to see you too, Carrie Ann. It was driving us crazy not to be online. Yes, a little. Okay. I'm having some issues with my mouse too, so here he is.
What's up?
What's up?
Been sleeping all day trying to get rid of this goddamn migraine.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm growing my beard, people. Let me go turn my TV off real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, missed you too, Laura. Frank has been in bed with a migraine all day. I surprised him with this and said, hey, I'm going to do a test session. I think I got it working. Oh, Boston says, oh my gosh, I'm here. You've been out searching for 3-year-old Harry. Yes. Thank you so much for doing that. I heard about him today.
All right.
Yes, Olivia. Migraines are awful. I suffer from them. Frank gets them. So, definitely not a good thing, especially with him. I mean, it's hot here in Wisconsin for us. It's very hot and humid, but where he is and where most of you are, is very, very hot.
And to have epilepsy on top of the migraines doesn't help either. So,
Right.
but no seizures today, guys. So that's a good thing.
Hi,
Hey,
Gia.
it's nice to see everyone out there. It's been a week or so, hasn't it?
I know. It's okay, Lynn. We're not going to be doing much tonight. This is mainly a test session just to make sure that everything's working right. And, I finally got it to work. That's what I'm happy about. I
Yeah,
texted.
I was getting questioned. I was like, everybody was like, where you guys at? And I kept saying, man, we're having some technical difficulties with our StreamYard, and there's nothing we can do until she gets off work to fix it. So,
Well, what I did, just to let you all know, is I changed our YouTube channel from a personal YouTube channel to a brand channel, which means I can give Frank Meister permission to use StreamYard and YouTube. So if I can't be on, he can always stream by himself or vice versa. And now he can start streams and make thumbnails and help me out in that way too. So,
and make videos and stuff.
Yeah. What
So,
I didn't expect was to have all these issues and not be able to get on.
we intended to go live with just a Delphi chat call-in today, guys, but it's a little late for that. So,
Yeah, I'm just so glad we're on here. You guys know we're still here. We're still thinking about you. Lots of stuff happening today. Lots of stuff. Big news in the Harmony Montgomery case.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. They're searching a house that they lived in. They took out a refrigerator.
Yep.
All
Tape
kinds
with
of things.
hazardous material tape around it.
Yes.
Which is usually an indication there's probably a deceased body inside of it.
Well, I heard in the wall, in the refrigerator, but there's been no confirmation whatsoever that she has been found. So that's all of the investigators and stuff are supposed to be there till late this evening. So we'll get word out as soon as we know something. Sandy says we were out of power all night till noon today. Yes. There was several areas that were hit hard with power outages, internet outages.
About 30 minutes east of me, northeast of me, and we had power all night.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you finally got your power back on. I know that I work with a couple of girls in Ohio, and they were talking it could be days before they get it back. So, wow. Hope she's found. Yes, Olivia, I hope she's found too. Dave, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker.
What a way to come back. Really?
Thank you so much.
So, we got a little bit to talk. I mean,
oh yeah,
we got new information coming in, guys, and we've been overloaded so bad here in the last couple of weeks with me and her. It's kind of hard to, we start looking at one thing and then somebody dumps something else in our lap. We got to start looking at that and this and where's this leading to? Where's this coming from? I hope you guys understand. It's not that we're dodging anybody like that. We're just so overwhelmed right now.
So I worked on the email box last night for about 2.5 hours. And when I ended, we still have 147 emails that we need to go through. So, if you haven't heard back from us, please be patient. I started at the most recent and I'm going to the oldest. So I promise I am responding to emails as quickly as I can and flagging stuff to look at, go back and look at. And 147 more to go, and that's not counting what we got in today. So when we say we're getting flooded, we mean we're getting flooded.
Got a question for everybody in the chat. We've been working closely with Karina McClurkin's grandmother.
Yes.
And me and Marv have decided, but we don't know how about going doing it, is starting a fundraiser to hire a private investigator away from that doesn't know the area, Kokomo, Delphi, Lafayette, LaPorte, or anything, because we don't want anybody that has any contact with any of these police departments that know somebody individually. So we want some opinions on how we should do a fundraiser on this. I know we could go to GoFundMe, but they take a percentage of the funds, and we want every dime to go to a private investigator to look into this case and see what we can get out of it.
Yeah. So if you have any ideas on what kind of fundraisers we can do, what would be the best one, please drop us an email. We would appreciate anybody's input on that. And I will turn on the banner. Well, at least all of this is working. My mouse, not so much, but Digital said, "Oh my God, they're back. Good to see you. Good to see you, Digital. So happy you could be here with us."
Hey, Boston Christian, keep sending me stuff that you've been sending me.
Yeah. Awesome information that we're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raggedy Susan says, "All takes time. You'll get to it." I'm the kind of person that wants to get through all of it and get responses back to people on the comments on the videos and the emails, and we just can't keep up.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making phone calls, things like that. It's just, oh my God, guys. We didn't realize how deep we got in when all this stuff started coming in. So, and I've been trying to reach out to a private investigator out of North Carolina, and there's actual proof that he did speak to Randy or had contact with Randy, because Randy passed his information along to me, and I've left a message with the gentleman. Randy sent me a screenshot of a former detective, now he's a private eye out of North Carolina, who was actually in Delphi, that caught up with Randy and had Randy take him around the crime scene and all that stuff. So we're hoping to hear back from him, and so I can get some insight from him on what he learned from the case and what things we need to be looking for.
Yeah. And Steve is still helping us.
Yes.
He knows that we're swamped right now, and that when we can reach out to him and get his input, we definitely are.
He's also looking into trying to help the McCurkland family also. So
right.
He's looking at avenues on that also.
Yeah. He did talk to Jerry, Karina's grandmother, and then talked with us, and we're trying to get a game plan together. Like Frank Meister said, we have to raise some money to help this family. So we got to figure out what the best way to do that is. Sorry, you guys see my hands, but I'm putting on motion. So it's just so good to be back with everybody. Oh my goodness, Frank, we're back. We're back. I did it. I fixed it.
My whole screen is completely different now.
Yeah.
Banners, brand, private chats.
Oh, good. That means you have access. Yes. It really did work.
What the fuck is going on here? What's this?
I'll teach you how to use it all. Don't worry.
All right. Go. Oh, let me go back in the chat.
Frank's like a little kid in a candy store. He's got the techie view.
I got everything now.
Oh, we missed you too, you guys. Oh, we hated being away for so long. I was pulling my hair out trying to get this to work. And
oh, trust me, guys, I was in her ass. We've got to do it live. We've got to do it live, because we're getting bombarded by questions from people where we've been and everything.
And when I texted him last night and said no live, can't use StreamYard.
Oh, I called her. I was like, what the hell you mean? Upset. I was mad.
Oh,
What was I getting ready to say? I know you guys got a lot of questions.
yes.
We got some new leads and stuff that we're looking into. I got a promising lead that I'm still verifying, but it looks pretty good right now. I can't give no names, but I will tell you that I have a paralegal who's been working with us,
Yes.
and she knows she lives in West Virginia now, but she lived in the Peru, Delphi, Kokomo area for years, and she knows one individual who's a real bad meth head, and he's been locked up in Miami County Jail. And she's been talking to him, trying to get him to talk to see if he knows anything. And he did give us a name that's going around the Miami County Jail of the person who supposedly killed the girls. I can't verify that right now. I'm looking into the guy right now, but I can tell you that he's a child predator. And we got him on film trying to pick up a 14-year-old girl. So we're looking at him real deep right now. So
what we're throwing around a few ideas just to let everybody know. We're gonna start learning how to make videos between Frank and I. So you're gonna just see videos coming out. We're still gonna do lives, but we're probably not gonna do 3 lives a week here coming up. We're still digging into Delphi big time, but we are going to start introducing other cases while we're verifying information so that we're still online and we're still interactive with you guys. Like I said, the Harmony Montgomery case is blowing up right now. We've got a little boy that went missing today.
what about the 13-year-old girl that went missing in Peru just a couple days ago?
Yes. On our Facebook group, I actually have a post out. What I'm trying to do is find out if there's any unsolved missing persons case or any unsolved murder case in the state of Indiana. I want to know how many there are. So I've got people in our group that are posting people and places in underneath that message. If you know about them, then email them to us. If you're not part of the group, yes, Melissa, I have heard about Dylan Rounds, and he's one that we're going to talk about too.
Yeah, I noticed some videos on YouTube about it. So
yep, I know that Judy Ron is all over that. He's trying to get Equa Search on that, helping. I can't remember his full name. It's Diesel something. He's the one that was looking for Susan. Not Susan. Oh my God, I can't think of it all of a sudden. Her name just left my memory. Hang on a minute. Susan Powell. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
He's also been helping the Rounds family, trying to get searchers in there. I mean, I watched an interview with the mother today that said police won't help them at all. They won't bring in dogs. They won't do nothing.
Susan Morphew.
Yep. So there's so much going on right now. I'm putting as much as I can on our Facebook page, our Facebook group page, so that at least people could get news that way. I know they're watching other channels right now, but we are back.
If anybody hasn't realized by now that we are different than all the other channels, we don't repetitively go over the same thing over and over and over.
No.
We try not to, at least.
Right.
We like to bring out new content every time, and this is something I wanted to bring up, Marv. But if there's anybody in our chat that's running back to a certain channel and giving them information to cause drama, please don't come in here and do that.
Yeah.
Because it's caused an uproar between myself and another channel's name was brought into it, and I'm not happy about it. If you do that, that's fine. You know what? We're going to ignore his little childish games, and I know you all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to mention his name. He's making claims now that we have taken his content and used it. He's making claims that I personally threatened him, which I didn't. He's made claims that I was going to send Detective Steve after him. Never made a claim whatsoever of that case. So if you think you're going to come into this channel and take stuff from our channel or go back and tell this individual stuff that we're talking about, if I catch who you are, you won't be back in our channel. I'm just telling you that right now because we don't want the drama.
Nope.
We've been saying this from day one. So it would be greatly appreciated. What we talk about stays in our channel, guys. We are going to come up with a members only.
Now that I got the channel working again.
We're going to do a members only. As soon as she gets it all set up, then we can have private chats. And that's another way I'm going to monitor if things are coming out of our channel and ended up on somebody else's chat.
That is destructive. Yeah, and we're trying to make a positive difference. You're right. We're unorthodox in our ways. We don't just give out information. We try to verify it as much as we can.
Digital, yes. Greeno is still in Carroll County Jail.
As far as I know, yeah.
Yep, he sure is. And Kurtz, I can't verify if he's in Newton County or not because the Department of Corrections in the state of Indiana has him listed at Pendleton Correctional Facility, which is just east of me. But it doesn't mean that he's not back in the lockup.
Yeah. Digital, we don't know why they're in local lockup. Don't know. If we knew that one, that would probably give us a lot of information, but
the Greeno one, we're pretty sure we know why he's in lockup, but we're not going to say anything because we're not 100% positive.
Yeah. Nope, no info, just that we know that Greeno is still in local lockup and that Kurtz is, as far as we know, Kurtz is also in local lockup. So we don't know exactly why.
Our source about Garrett Kurtz, the family used to live in Delphi. Some of the family still does, but our source lives in the general vicinity still. And when I spoke to her late last week, possibly, she advised us that she had talked to Kurtz's grandfather because she's good friends with the family, and he said directly that Garrett is talking. Now, what he means by talking, we don't know, but if he's talking, right. I mean, it gives you one conclusion. So.
And if he is talking, I want him to tell it all.
Yeah. So. We're reaching out to people that you would never think anybody would try to reach out to.
Yep.
And talk to them. Which is a little dumb on our part, it can be, but you know what? We want the damn truth.
Right.
You know, I'm not scared. You know, I've lived my life. You still got kids to raise. All my kids are grown. That's why I carry Lucille everywhere I go now.
Yes, Vanessa. We heard that Grandpa was very, very sweet guy.
Yeah. And now as far as the dad, that's a different
story. I'm just so glad that, oh my God, we got 80 people in here and this is just a test session. So I'm so happy that.
Man, what is all this shit under my screen that I see now?
Would you just, Frank, you're like a kid in a candy store. I have to explain it all to you.
I see one's a share.
Yeah. Now you can share things on your monitor.
Wow.
There's all kinds of things for you to do.
But
he's geeking out at his new screen. because it's so different than what he had before.
Jetta, we're talking about Garrett Kurtz's grandfather.
Thank you, Stephanie. And I know that I'm behind on instant messages on Facebook, emails, you name it, wherever the messages are, comments underneath the videos, we're behind. But we'll catch up, I promise.
We never disappoint, guys. Believe that. And everybody's been going to the other channels, and we go and watch the other channels, and they know we're in the chat. Man, you guys need to call in.
Oh my goodness, Frank.
What?
Gotta tell you something.
What's that?
Okay, let me find her. Let's see. I watched some General Hospital clips.
General Hospital?
Yeah. Okay. So the guy that I was talking about that's trying to help find Susan Powell, Heavy D Sparks. He just put out a new video. They did a new search for her just the other day. So that is his name.
Hell, I can type in the chats now. Damn. No, I'm not smoking no bud. I'm trying to cut back on my cigarettes, guys. So I got one of these, whatever you want to call them.
Nature is going to.
Yes, digital. FF is the top of the chain when it comes to Kokomo people.
Okay. Does anybody out there know the channel Alex Erickson?
Yep.
I went into her chat for the first time today. She knew who we were. She gave our channel a shout out today in her chat.
Look at Melissa. Smoke some weed. Oh, that'll come up in a little while when the Cubs game comes on.
Did you hear that, Frank?
Yes, I heard you. Thank you, Eric.
Alex.
Alex Erickson. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. How are you? We still have to make plans to get with her too and either do a podcast or a live with her.
Okay. Does she have her own channel? What's it on? What's it under? Shannon.
True Crime with Shannon?
Is it? Okay. I wasn't sure.
Cool, you guys are famous. I couldn't believe it when she knew who I was. I'm like, wow. She even said they do great work on the Delphi case. I'm like, holy moly.
You know, it's been stuck in my head, these two instances with this case for the last, one of them since February and one just recently. And I can't get it out of my head. There's something about these two instances is holding up this case.
What's that?
When Doug Carter had an interview with the family with Megyn Kelly, yes, that has really bugged me. Why he said that no one ever saw BG, but they had a sketch out of him.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I know a lot of people are turning away from the Ron Logan thing, but something's fishy about that again, because I went back through another channel and was watching some of it about the search warrant again. The 209 call or text is really bugging me that Ron Logan made 2 minutes after Abby's photo was either uploaded or taken at 2:07. Why wouldn't they reveal who he texted or who he called?
Right.
And that's what's really bugging me.
True Crime Shannon. Yes, we've been following Harmony today. Yes, I believe they found something. I'm hoping they found her, but right now we don't have any information as to what they found. I was hoping they were going to do a conference today. We heard that they were, and then they weren't because investigators and police are going to still be at the site most of the night. So I'm assuming in the next day or so here, we're going to get a a news conference. And then, yes, we are also keeping an eye on the Dylan Rounds case.
Well, let me call my girlfriend real quick.
Okay, you call your girlfriend.
Hope she's not sleeping.
Yes.
It's Steffa.
Ooh, go and search for True Crime with Shannon. Take a look at her videos. She did one on the floor fire. I can't wait to see what that is. That is a hot mess.
Yep, she's taking her nap.
We're still looking into him, Yvonne.
Somebody just messaged me again. Damn. Who is it this time?
I heard there was 8 involved. The BG was lurking the girls to the other guy, so they turned around. They couldn't get away. That could be. That is a possibility.
Guess who sent me a message?
Who?
Harley Babcock.
Oh.
She said, "What's up?" I'm like, "Huh?" What? Message Stephanie. We're live. She's on Facebook or on Messenger.
Hello, Purdue. How are you? Okay, Laura says, at Frankmeister, on that 209 call, there was a text or call that initiated. Then Logan called back. Maybe he was told to hit the road.
See, that's a good possibility, Laura.
Yep. And then Digital says, bet someone else had Ron's phone. My mom leaves hers everywhere. That could be too.
But they said Ron, in the transcript, they made it very clear Ron didn't leave the property until around 3 o'clock.
I don't believe this for a minute, Melissa. BG is deceased. I think they're saying that because Ron Logan is deceased, and a lot of people now, after those transcripts came out, are back on Ron Logan being BG.
He's not BG, guys.
Hey, TTM fangirl, how you doing? Thanks, Purdue. Missed you too.
I honestly believe Ron Logan was aware of what happened after the fact, but he wasn't sure what was taking place at the time. And I do believe that he was lured away from his house for a reason.
Yeah. Need to listen to that Ron Logan audio. Okay. Whose channel is that on? Is that on yours or somebody else's? Because I heard an actual conversation with Ron Logan and 2 women. And part 2 was supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it came out or not, but it was interesting.
We've been looking. Who's just said that? Hold on.
True Crime with Shannon?
No. Hold on. Something about who said it. I just seen it. There it is. Melissa. We've been looking real hard at Tyler Joe French.
Oh, yeah.
Real hard. Him and Gabriel Ellis and a couple other people.
Justin says, do you think they could have parked at Ron Logan's in one of his barn shed and that's how they got away? Could be. I don't know, Shannon, but I'm going to find it because I want to actually play it here on the channel if I can find it again. It's in my history somewhere. It was a YouTube creator.
Let me get Randy on here. Somebody's asking where Randy's at. Hold on.
So everybody, this was just supposed to be a short test to make sure that the channel was working again. Now that we have 105 people in here, I'll kind of go through what was going on again. So what I did is I moved our channel from a personal channel to a brand channel, which is more like a business channel. And by doing that, I gave myself and Frankmeister access. So now he can get into StreamYard, he can get into the YouTube channel, he can get into the analytics, he can see everything. If I'm unavailable, he can do a live stream or create videos on his own, and I can do the same. That way we can keep the content coming for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so glad. No, we never stopped working behind the scenes. We just weren't able to come live because there was things messed up. I love this. Yvonne says, you can't hide from us. No, we can't.
No, especially if we're in other people's channels or chats. I'm surprised. There she is. I was wondering where Purdue was.
She's been here.
Yep, I see her. Hey, Purdue.
Yes, Shannon, please share it. We'd love to have it in the Facebook group.
I got it. Hold on a second. Randy's calling. Hey, we're live, dude. She got it fixed.
I got it fixed.
I'm still coming back home.
All right. It was supposed to be a test, but we got over 100-something people in the chat, and they saw us in there, so they all jumped in. So,
Laura, he's from Kokomo.
As soon as I get home.
Part of the Kokomo group.
All right. Bye. No, Tyler Joe French is from Delphi, but he's part of the Kokomo crew.
Oh, he's from Delphi. Okay. But where does he live right now?
In Delphi.
In Delphi? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. JJ says, Melissa, who talked in Curly's chat?
Oh my God. That was King James. Oh.
I missed that one.
Oh man. He had me so pissed. Talk about that nobody has no business working the Delphi case but Gray Hughes.
What?
Yeah, it's exactly what he said in Curly's chat. And he said that you all are laughing, basically saying we're all laughing stocks. We're ashamed of the family. And I said, first of all, when Randy's up there with us, he has direct contact with Becky Patty. If there's any questions we need to ask her, he asks her right live for us, and she responds to us every time. So if there's a problem with any of our content, I'm sure the families would have reached out to us.
Exactly. Becky's on my personal page, Marvelous Marvin. I'm friends with her on there. So she could have reached out to me at any time if she had issues with what we're doing. In fact, talking about her, I know not everybody is on our Facebook group page, but I wanted to share this with you guys. So I'm going to do share screen.
Oh, that French, Melissa. Okay. But I saw Black King James in there the other night. He was ticking me off. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, French. Yeah, he's been sending us information.
All right, I know I posted this today. Let me go back and find it.
Oh, yeah, what Becky had posted?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Yeah, let's go to her page and look it up.
There. Here we go.
There it is right there.
I'm going to make it bigger. Maybe. Nope. Doesn't want to go bigger. Okay. It says, it has now been 5 years and 4 months. Still feel the same. Libby, we will get him. We'll never give up. It has been 4 months. 4 months ago today, our world, as we know, ceased to exist. They told us she was gone. We were thrown in a club we never chose to be in. And this club has no rule book. Since that time, life has been like a roller coaster ride without the seatbelt. You hang on, hoping not to fly out. We think of her first thing as we get out of bed and continue until we climb back into bed, with her being our last thoughts. The easy thing to do would be to let go and just go crazy. Then maybe you could forget for a little while. But we
Hey,
were, you know what?
Grizzly just sent me an email, his email.
Okay, send it to me.
All right.
But we refuse to do that. There are too many counting on us to be strong. Finding her killer is our number one priority. It never is out of our minds. But we feel helpless. We do all we can to assist in the investigation, but we feel we cannot seem to do enough. Then there's life. It's the little things people not close to the situation don't see. Like when the insurance company sends you the new insurance cards, her name isn't on there. When the dentist office calls for the reminder for the girls' dentist appointments, but only say Kelsey. Or when you go to the school website to add lunch money and Libby is no longer there. She is disappearing to the world. She is evaporating in front of me. I cannot let that happen. For as long as it takes, and whatever it takes, Libby, I love you and will fight with all I have to make sure the world never forgets you. You will never disappear. I have faith that this man will be caught. Then our family may be able to begin to heal. Until that day, we will search. I would like to thank everyone, family, community, county, state, nation, and global, who have sent notes, cards, messages, and letters for all the support you have given. Some days, those kind words are what get us through and gives us strength. Thank you. So if that isn't a heartfelt message from Becky Patty and puts things into perspective from her side, I don't know what is. And she's got 105 comments. So the majority of the people are very respectful to her. There's a few who she adds that are not. And as soon as they are rude to her, the others rally around her and give the rude person a what for. So she's feeling it every day.
Oh, and I wanted to, that guy I was telling you about that was in the Miami County Jail, in and out all the time for drugs,
Yes.
that gave a name.
Yeah.
That name, I ran him through Facebook, and guess who's on his friends list?
Who?
Kirsten Rippey, Lance Schatz.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. What it was a video that was sent to me. In Indiana, they got these groups that go around. They set up pedophiles on fake stings, and that's what they did to him. They set him up to meet a 14-year-old girl to bust him. So,
wow. So for a test run to make sure that our channel was back, we've been on for 44 minutes and I've seen as high as 130 people in chat and watching the video so far. So all I gotta say is we're glad to be back. It was driving us crazy not to be able to live stream.
Vince, can you explain that French guy said he knew Bridge Guy had something to do with the Sons of Odin? See, somebody brought that to me, to the attention.
Yeah.
A popular name right out of that group of people through there is a member of the Sons of Odin. Well, I did extensive research on the Sons of Odin yesterday, and I cannot find a chapter in the state of Indiana. So, and I'm asking my source. We've been talking to my source, and I've been trying to get her to let me know where they're located at so I can do more research on them. But I can tell you right now that the Sons of Odin are paganist. And from some of the stuff that we were told about the crime scene, fits with the pagans. So that's more stuff that we're digging into.
Yeah. So Frank, they're asking, when are we going to be on again? What is today?
Tuesday.
I can't even keep track of the days right now.
And guys, you got to understand how hard it is for me and her, with her working a full-time job and trying to fight through all this information. I mean, we've been asking people for help to research for us. If there's anybody in our chat that is willing to take information and look into it and try to put something together with it, or whatever you think is best, let us know.
Yeah.
Then we'll review it, and if it's worthwhile, we'll bring it up in a live.
Yep. I don't know digital. Somebody just told me that True Crime Jesus did a video about Odin. So I was going to go look to see if I could find it.
Oh, I've done my research on the Odins. Believe that. They're not a good group. Not at all.
Randy's busy doing other things, so he'll be with us again. Makes me angry when people trash the Patties, and especially Kelsey.
Well, I don't agree with that. This thing that people are putting out there that Kelsey set up Libby. They were sisters, yes. And what sisters or brothers or sisters actually get along? I know when I was growing up, me and my brothers fought like cats and dogs. And don't get me wrong, I love my brothers and all, but we didn't see eye to eye to a lot of things. I was the oldest and they were the youngest. There's going to be disagreements between sisters. That just happens. That's part of being a family. That's just what happens, you guys. And I'm not going to sit there and debate this crap with Kelsey setting up Libby.
No. So, Stephanie, whoever had said, how can I help? Email us. And if you are in the Discord, we actually have a research tab that we can get you in.
So we have any moderators in there right now?
No.
Nope.
Because this was supposed to be a quick test.
Okay. The email's on the front of the screen, guys.
Marv, that's tough it is tough because a lot of it falls on Frank to investigate.
And we're still going to we're going to attempt to pull the Karina McKirkland file too.
Yes.
Let everybody know. We're also going to attempt to pull the 911 calls from Flora.
Yes.
So, and I've got a hunch on the Flora fires, but I'm not going to put it out there because I don't want to make accusations and come out to find out about something else. I do agree with what our source was saying about Mark Sandifer, with the family member working there and witnessing the inappropriate contact with one of the children. I do agree with that. I do believe it. But just getting down to the point was this a thing to shut the girls up, or was it drug related, or was it insurance scam? That's what we're trying to find out.
Right.
I mean, like I said before, I've tried to reach out to their mother, and she lives in California now, and she has not responded to me at all. So she might not be talking because I know that she filed a lawsuit against Carroll County, I believe, or Florida, the city of Flora.
Shannon, can you email us at themarvandfrank@gmail.com so that we have your email address again? I know that you did it to the Marvelous Investigates, but there's so much in there that's buried too. So if you could do that, then Frank can message you about the Flora fires.
Yvonne, just send us your email to our email, and me and Marvel distribute when we get a chance to start distributing things out to people to look into.
Yep. Okay, so when are we going to go back to live on Thursday?
Yeah, we can do Thursday.
Okay. So we will go live on Thursday at our usual time.
8 Eastern.
So for now, we're going to say goodnight.
Yep. Cubbies are on. The Cub game's on.
Yep. Frank's got to watch his Cubs.
Yep.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yep, guys. Nice to see everybody. Sorry it's been taking so long, but we got it corrected. Now it's me learning how to do the rest of this stuff.
And I gotta teach Frank a lot of stuff.
So, all right, guys. Peace out.
Have a good night.
Good night.